Hey folks, welcome back to Total War Rome 2. We're continuing our Carthage Hannibal at the Gates Let's Play. Last time we conquered Rome, and we're getting ready to, we're just rebuilding Rome, allowing that to take back hold. And then once we get some more troops and stuff, we're going to go ahead and attack this army up here and try and take out the rest of Rome. As always, make sure you let me know in the comments down below whether or not you want to see a Constantine Let's Play. That's way down the road, but Constantine Let's Play after the Aurelian Let's Play in our historical grand campaign thing. But let's get started. So, last time we managed to get a good naval battle against the Romans, who made the mistake of leaving a army on boats out in my ocean, which worked out really well for us. And then we're recruiting the remainder of our fleet. Once we have 40 units on our fleet, I think that'll be enough to start doing some raiding on coastal villages and stuff, which will be a lot of fun for us. We already have all of the units we need to win the game. We need to either control 50 settlements by direct ownership or their client states and military allies, or we need to continue and we also need to continue and capture pretty much the rest of Italy, and then mark our way over to these guys if they won't do it themselves. So let's go ahead and end the turn. A lot fewer factions than there were at the beginning of this campaign. A lot fewer. Factions join my enemies. Sam, that's great. Good for them. Family annals. Okay, I really don't care about that. Let's just make sure politics is going well. Politics is fine. We're making bank, and everyone's happy with us. So. Okay. So research. Let's go ahead and get military men. I know it's going to take a while to research, but that minus 10% corruption plus 10% tax rate combo is going to be beautiful. And I figure we're going to have a hard time building up more because we've already reached a lot of building limits, and so that's going to help us hugely on our income.
We fight for you, my lord.
Okay. Now then the question is, do I try and go ahead and attack Corfinium with the Carthaginian army in Rome? Do I recruit more into this army down here, or do I recruit into both?
Al-Hamman be praised.
Okay.
At your service.
Waiting too long can be dangerous because the Romans are also going to be building up during this time. But also not building up is also going to be dangerous.
Ready for battle.
So I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and send this army down to Terracina.
None will escape.
We're just going to auto-resolve this. This isn't a battle worth fighting. Let's do balanced stance. There we go. And then I don't want to conquer it right now because it's not as easily defended as Rome itself, so we're going to just loot it. And then well, whoopsie daisy. I thought looting it wouldn't make us occupy it. Oh well. You live and learn. Let's go ahead and throw you in there, and let's get some pikemen in this army. We can recruit all day long here. Wow, okay. Well, let's fill up the good number of pikes. We'll also get some artillery in this army before we leave here. Once this is finished converting, we'll be able to also recruit some Libyan javelins, which is something we need. Okay, let's see here. This scout can do some more army sabotage.
As you order, my lord.
Military sabotage successful. Great, good job. Let's go ahead and recruit this army as well. Honestly, some hoplites would not be bad here. Let's
Our
get
road needs good fighters.
2 units of each. The late Libyan hoplites and Carthaginian hoplites aren't bad. They're not the greatest, but, I mean, they're not gonna cause us any problems. One more turn until this is finished, and we can start making moves against Rome's coastal cities. But for now, let's end the turn. I'm
We
not
ask
joining your
only a
freaking
little.
war.
The sword was drawn, but now it's bloodied.
Sure.
End this feud.
You're
We
the
offer
morons who
peace
decided to
today,
attack me.
or the sword tomorrow.
Absolute weirdos. Oh, let's hunt down the pirates. A child is born. Okay, let's go ahead and convert all this. Sweet, we got one of their dry docks. That's pretty good. Let's do a civil town, maybe. Yeah, let's do a civil town. Don't need the public order here.
I live
Okay, we
to
can keep
serve
recruiting
the
here.
mighty Carthage.
Let's get some Libyan javs.
Is a
3
great
units should be good.
and glorious
Get
thing
some noble
to fight for
cavalry,
our
and we're out
cause.
of money. Okay, well, there's a way to get more money, you see. Let's see here. Go ahead and move out.
Setting forth in the name of Carthage.
And we're probably going to start attacking Lilybaeum with both of these
It's
fleets.
an honor to serve.
Terracina is going to take a whopping 5 turns to finish rebuilding, which is insane.
Ready
But let's
for
continue
orders.
recruiting here. Let's throw in some hoplites. And let's throw in a Libyan hoplite. We need troops quick. And then let's end the turn. Beautiful. Trade agreement dissolved with Cantabria. That's not good. Raise an army in the following. Oh, shut up. Quartermaster's report, great. And then construction report. Irrigation ditches are finished in Thalassa. Helping out with the food situation. That's good. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to a blacksmith town. And let's finish recruiting here. Let's go ahead and get one more unit of Libyan infantry. Perfectly balanced army. Totally not too many pikemen.
Baal Hamun be praised.
Well, the question I have now is, do I go ahead and attack Capua and just unite all of Latium and Campania, or do we try and hold on to Terracina longer? What do we do here? If I leave this province,
At once.
or it's still pretty good on local. Let's go ahead and take Capua.
Power before our might.
Why not? Let's go ahead and occupy it.
We fight for you, my lord.
Okay, so you've already got a barracks here. Let's go ahead and just do a skirmisher camp. And then convert this to a storage room. And we'll destroy that because it's too big for us right now. That gets us to -16 on public order, but I mean, that's just a matter of time. They can probably get to yeah, they can get from Corfinium to Teresina if they decide to, and honestly, it wouldn't be the worst choice, other than I can attack them with 2 armies at that point, which is kind of the reason I did that whole shebang. Okay, so let's keep on being aggressive over here. Have you go right here, have you go right here. And then we'll take Lilybaeum. And in the turn, Edict. Wow, okay. It's been a while since we've been able to do one of those. Let's do Tax Harvesting. It's probably going to be taken this turn, though, anyways. Caught it. Romans are trying to do shenanigans. They want military access. I'm willing to give them military access, but I also would like a military alliance. That's not going to work. So let's just, yeah, let's keep building up our relations with them. Enemy wounded, great. Edict cancelled, yeah, that makes sense. Increase in rank, subject gains notoriety, cool. Okay, so this is a 20 unit army. This is a 15 unit fleet. Let's go ahead and fight the fleet in the settlement. They've got no garrison. This is going to destroy the fleet. At least hurt it a lot. And I don't mind as much if Capua gets taken. I just wanted to kind of catch them unawares, so to speak. Hannibal leveled up.
My lord.
Okay, so have you finished recruiting?
I live to
You have.
serve
Sweet.
the mighty Carthage.
So we may have you go ahead and start making some moves. Can't build that right now.
Ready for battle.
Okay. So, where can I get to? Yeah, they can go ahead and take Capua next turn. Good for them, I suppose. Let's go ahead and not attack Corfinium, because that would be stupid. One of your magistrates is complaining about the lack of slaves. Purchase more, I guess. Sure. I just used all my money. Good for me. Okay, let's attack Lilybaeum. Let's auto-resolve this battle. And then we're gonna loot it.
It is an honor to serve you.
And then we're gonna go ahead and move this army to reinforce in case the Romans get any funny ideas. Okay, let's go ahead and convert this real quick into a civil town again. And let's start rebuilding here. I mean, we're making pretty good progress against them. We're keeping the pressure on them, all that. So that's... You just gotta keep doing stuff like that, you know? Okay, we're not going to recruit anymore here. This is it's just one more unit. If I can only recruit Libyan hoplites. Yeah, I'm going to recruit another... actually, let's recruit another skirmisher unit. And that will fill out that army. If we need to take on Marsilia now, we can without too much fear that they're just going to run over us. Okay, let's end the turn. That's right, we do have skill points. Okay. 6 wealth, sure, whatever. Do you have any skill points? Nope. Who does? Barricus. Barricus, whatever your name is. Let's do that, sure, I guess. Okay, and that's it. End the turn. Oh, that's right. Let's just end the turn anyways, because Capua is going to be taking this turn. Yep, they're going to take Capua, which is fine. I'm 100% okay with this. Because that means that we're now able to defeat the roaming fleet that's been there with Hannibal. Which is absolutely great. Because of that, I think the move is actually going to be go ahead and move that army out of Rome. I think. And have him defend Terracina or whatever it's called, I don't remember. That way they can keep from just trading back and forth with provinces. Because even though we're taking out many of their troops, I don't want to just keep doing this over and over and over again. Okay, Libya, hurry up. Invasion force lands. Yep. Lack of slaves, increased slavery. Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing, but we're here. Unseasonal conditions, trait gained. Okay, settlement lost. Yep. Troubled populace and province contested. Okay. Alright, that all checks out. Let's go ahead and finish repairing these and go ahead and start converting these. It's going to use all of the money for the turn, which is fine. This army's far enough away that they cannot get to, well, anything. But they are going to be able to get to Capua. Which means that my plan of attacking Capua would not be the best anymore. Because after defeating this army, we would be forced to face another 20-stack army.
All men must serve, swift and silent.
Al-Hammon be praised.
Now ain't that something?
How can I serve Carthage?
Okay, so
I live to serve the mighty Carthage.
here's what I'm gonna do.
Besieging settlement.
I'm gonna attack with this army.
Laying siege to
Auto
a
resolve.
settlement.
And now we have pikemen to defend that settlement.
At your command.
As for my desire to keep Terracina, it's just not possible. It's not feasible right now. Terracina is going to be taken. Let's go ahead and get the money back from all of these building projects, though. And we're just going to abandon it and go defend Rome, because this army will attack Rome if we're not there. And let's go ahead and build up a muster field and a consecrated ground here. Let's get a civil settlement. Okay, now let them take us on. And Lilybaeum, yeah, we're just rebuilding. And Carthage, nothing I really need to do here. We've got a good garrison. Got really pretty much anything we need. This could help with some wealth, so I'm going to go ahead and build a precinct of Balhamon. Okay, so the question I have is, do I go ahead and try and take Messana with one of these fleets, or do I leave him in defensive position? Because the Romans are going to be looking to take this back. I think the answer is I'm going to try and take out these Roman fleets that are kind of patrolling around here, and then maybe take on Messana. So let's do that. Okay, and then they're gonna probably take Terracina with this fleet, which is, again, it's fine. Not ideal, but it's fine. Then we're gonna end the turn. Yep. Here we go. Alright, guys. Prepare yourselves for a battle. The plan here is to just, we're going to deploy our cavalry somewhere where they can hopefully wrap around and hit the onager, or it's actually a ballista, and use our pikemen to take out their melee troops. Hopefully, since we have more skirmishers than them, that won't be a problem. That's the whole plan, the long and the short of it. Unfortunately, there's no woods for me to hide my cavalry, so I'm just going to have to try and do something with keeping them behind buildings or whatever so that the enemy can't see them. Thank you, game. Okay, so it's this map again. We've been here before. Because, sorry, I had to make sure I was recording because I didn't want to lose more footage. Okay, so pikemen. Let's actually put 2 units. We want the thicker lines here. Especially over on this side. Like that. Like so. And then, is there any way for them to get up here except through there? There's really not. So what I can do because of that is deploy the rest of the main force of my pikemen over here, and then just do 1 unit here, and then 2 units over here. And that way, if they manage to break through that line, we can just use these lines as replacement. Wait, what happened over here? Did I do the dumb? Oh, come on, stop lagging, you stupid mouse. Oh, I miscounted. That's what happened. That'll do it every time. Well, in that case, let's put you back over here. What's this unit? Okay, yeah. We're gonna use these 2 units to do this plan. Okay, cavalry. Including my general, unfortunately, because we're in that dire straits with manpower right now. Go over here. Skirmishers, we're in a lot better situation with you, so let's go ahead and just throw you in here. Now then, hoplites. Hopefully we don't have to use you or the Libyan swordsmen that much for that matter, but we're going to throw them in. And that's everyone. Deployables remaining. The question is, do I even try? I think I've got to, because I have Libyan javelins, which can do a pretty good job of just running these down, especially with only being 4 men. So let's go ahead and deploy fireballs right here. Oh, come on. Like that. And with that, we'll throw our... Let's throw a mob there. We don't want to waste troops that have missiles, do we? And then, what other things can we do? I suppose, I don't know that caltrops would be the best idea. And burning pits don't do us any good without any archers. So, barricades, I mean, maybe. Sure. I guess, sure. If they're doing that, let's go ahead and throw some skirmishers over here where they can maybe get some pot shots off while they're breaking down the barricades. But let's end the deployment phase and start the battle. Let's go ahead and move you around here to keep yourselves hidden. And let's just wait for them to charge in. The ballista are... Why are they so fast? Okay, just wait. That is the game here. Bob! Are they going to charge in with their cavalry against over here? That would be nice. They are going to move some skirmisher cav over here. So let's go ahead and throw, or actually they may not, but let's throw you over here in that case. Those skirmishers need to be where their cavalry is. Go ahead and... Wait, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Hold, now. That was garbage, guys. What the heck was that? Why didn't you light two of them? Okay, the cavalry charged the pikes. Absolutely unbelievable. Well, they did manage to break the formation up a little bit, so let's go ahead and get some late Carthaginian hoplites over here and just make sure that... Oof.
Loyal sons of Carthage, pikes ready. What are your orders?
Yeah, let's make sure that the pikemen don't take any more casualties than they absolutely have to. Cavalry over here is just getting wrecked. Yeah, we're starting to take a couple casualties. Were they not in pike? They weren't in pike wall formation. Well, that's dumb. That makes a huge difference.
Pike infantry ready.
The enemy general is
Adios. Okay, so they've sent in their Roroi to do some damage. They're not going to do anything. They're just here for looks, pretty much. Let's go ahead and have our skirmishers hold fire. We do not want them to use all of that right now. Okay, cavalry, your time to shine has come. Doing explosive rounds. Be better if they did them against the pikes, but I'm glad they have decided not to do that, or at least not right now. Missed every single one of them. Beautiful, beautiful. Keep wrapping around, guys. Hey, yo, where are you going, dude? I can't do this formation, can I? Dang. Come on, cavalry. We are really counting on you here. Having to take them the long way is a pain in the butt. Okay, you should be in a good position to go ahead and... no, you're not. You're gonna mess up the pathfinding. Okay, how are the pikes holding? They're doing good. The skirmishers... The skirmish cavalry is just kind of running around aimlessly. Okay, we should be getting seen any time now, but that is fine because... Here we go. Cavalry is moving in. I'll leave my general bodyguard out of this fight, but I wanted to make sure that we get those ballista, and so to do that I send as many troops as I can. Carthaginian cavalry is leading the charge. Good for them, you know? That's gonna be bad. Yeah, that was bad. How many kills did that give them? Ooh. Well, hopefully those are the last ones. No, they're not. Oh my gosh, they've got rapid fire. Dang. Okay, their principes are just kind of sitting there waiting. Our pikes have not taken really any casualties. The
Our general is under
ballista
attack.
is losing decisively, just like you would imagine it would.
Operatives ready!
Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna make some moves.
Pikemen at your command! Gideon! My lord! Double time!
And then
Ready!
Libyan infantry take up this position.
Advance at speed!
Unit of skirmishers, go ahead and fire over here.
Double!
Fire on the enemy! At speed!
Man, I love the look of these pikemen. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful.
Our orders!
Okay, their ballista has broken. Let's get our cavalry or general out of that group of men and see if we can't do some damage with some hammer and anvil charges. Okay, so we managed to break their missile cav. Let's go ahead and throw in our javelins against these Saki Equites Extraordinari. If they end up causing them to charge us like that, we can just do this little number right here.
Speed. Quick march!
Okay, they're gonna kind of tease us with that. We're gonna move our pikes forward. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, we can do this with 2 units of pikes then. Okay, if my game would work properly, 2 units of pikes like that, and then we'll move in our skirmishers behind them. Okay, so the Principes are facing the wrong direction, but as soon as I charge in, they're gonna turn the right way, so I better just hold off right now. Javelins, yep, move on.
At the double!
They're starting to break over here. Looks like we won't even need our cavalry. You're in range, so go ahead and open fire.
Give them no mercy! Kill the
Ah, you're bugging out. Come on.
Find your targets! At speed!
Open fire. Open fire.
They're on the run!
Okay, keep moving up then.
Pikemen at your
Oh,
command!
don't do that.
Our orders! Quick march! Libyan
Okay, so we can't really do hammer and anvil charges, but what we can do is use our cavalry over here to chase down enemy troops. Skirmishers, keep moving.
Quick march!
There we go. Beautiful. That's gotta do some damage on them. I mean, that's just brutal. They're wavering. We're doing pretty good over here still. And they're shattered. There's 2 guys left. Okay, skirmishers, open fire on those Principes. Let's go ahead and have y'all charge in against these troops over here. Okay, how do I want to do this?
Javelin man!
I don't know if my skirmishers are getting any kills on them. I'm gonna need to be right back, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take a call. I don't know how much damage our... Ooh, that's brutal. That is what you need to do against those pikes, and the AI is just not smart enough to do that most of the time. But they did it. They did it that time. Come on, keep them back. Yep, just keep jabbing at them. Say what you want, Will, about these newer games like Total War Rome 2 and Attila and all that. Javelins in Medieval 2 were some of the most ineffective things. At least for me, I was never good at them, and that may just be user error because, again, as I said last episode, if you want quality Total War, go elsewhere because I'm not that guy. But javelin, specifically infantry javelins in Medieval 2, were absolute garbage to me. And like, I never played that much as the Spanish or any team or any nation that had them, and I've gotten better at Total War since I have. So maybe it's better now. But properly placed javelins in this game are some of the best things you can use. I mean, they just rip through lines like nothing else can. Doing pretty good. Our African pikes on the left are losing slightly, so you know what that means. Reinforcements time. Okay, and speaking of reinforcements, let's go ahead and get our cavalry moving against this force over here. Yeah, they managed to break through the bulk of the line.
One of our units has
Here we
used all its
go.
ammunition.
Late Carthaginian hoplites. I just love the way they look. I know I keep saying it, but I mean, it's true. They are absolutely beautiful uniforms. Swordsman, go ahead. And we're going to have you stand in reserve. Oh.
Pike infantry ready! Pikemen!
There we go. They did a pretty good number with that charge, but... Okay, let's reform this unit of African pikes because they are definitely struggling right now. Go ahead and keep moving along. Let's get our general to start chasing down these troops that are retreating this way. Combat even. Let's go ahead and charge in our Libyan infantry. Do some damage against their principes. Carthaginian cavalry, go ahead and charge in. Yep. And you're going to attack the principes attacking those pikemen.
The battle is turning in our
These
favor.
pikemen are now in better position. They are able to defend themselves more if the need rises, which hopefully at this point it won't.
We hunger for blood and battle.
And they are starting to all waver and buckle and all that, so this is going great. Cool, that's the end of the battle. Let's go ahead and keep charging them down. Part of this whole deal was trying to make sure that we stomped out the Roman armies as quickly as we can by making them attack less. I mean, this is an absolutely beautiful battle because we did exactly what we needed to in every step. I mean, they charged, they tried to attack here, didn't really work out for them, lost their general right off the bat. They did manage to get some kills against this unit because they finally managed to put enough pressure that their pikes didn't hold. But overall, pretty good performance everywhere. General, let's go ahead and get you engaged against that unit of principes over here. Let's just fast forward. Balearic slingers, let's keep putting on the pressure. Beautiful. Alright, let's end the battle. Heroic victory. They lost 2,189 men to our 300. That is some brutal numbers. Especially whenever we're not that far apart to begin with. And troop number. Release captives. Okay, they're gonna take Terracina. Now then, the question I have is, do I go ahead and take back Terracina, attacking that fleet again? Or do I try and make some moves against that army, or did I just sit still for a turn or two? Let these places rebuild? And the answer is, I don't know. Subjugation is the answer on that one.
Ready for orders.
Okay, Capua's garrison is not great. Let's just be honest here.
Ready for battle.
There's a pretty good shot that if I go attack Terracina, they just take back Capua.
Ready for battle.
And if I leave Rome, they will try and attack it with this army, I'm sure. So I don't know what to do. Okay, Carthaginian navy got outmaneuvered. So let's go ahead and move you onto Messana. Are you going to try and attack Edgermentum? Am I going to have to defend it?
To your duties, men.
What absolute posers. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Honestly, I think the move right now is just to sit and wait for a little bit. They're running out of armies, and we can probably just capitalize on this in just a bit, but I want to be able to kind of rebuild a little bit because we are kind of hurting in a lot of ways. First thing I want to do, in Capua, let's go ahead and remove this who do we need the least? We really don't need this many units of pikemen. We really don't. So I'm going to go ahead and delete one of those and get a giant ballista. Does a lot more damage than the regular one. And we can force enemies to come attack us instead of us always having to go to them whenever they have artillery. Now then, that leaves 5 more recruitment slots. So we should begin just replacing all of these mercenaries because they will drain our economy unless we do. So 2 more units of pikes, 2 more units of hoplites, and then 1 more unit of cavalry is what I'm thinking here. I think that's a good mix. Actually, 1 less unit of pikes, 1 more unit of cavalry. That will give us 4 units of cav, right? Yeah, 4 units of cav, 3 hoplites, 4 pikemen, and then some swords and miscellaneous troops. Yeah, that's good. Okay, you know what? As a matter of fact, because they do keep trying to kind of poke around these borders, I'm going to recruit another army at Carthage. From the Hanoid Dynasty, thank you. General's Bodyguard, and we're just going to pop that here in Carthage. We're throwing a couple units of mercenaries. some hopefully relatively cheap ones like the Italian swords. It's Qatari. And then we'll recruit 3 units of pikes, and that should be sufficient to take on any threat that comes our way. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Subversion, sabotage, okay. Okay, I get it. There you have a bunch of agents.
I live to serve the mighty Carthage.
Let's go ahead and upgrade this to a Perioikoi camp. And get a Shrine of Tanit.
We fight for
Capua
you,
is
my
one
lord.
turn away from having the garrison better. Actually, because we built that barracks, we can actually go ahead and make some moves. Because we now have 8 garrison there, so let's just go ahead and
We
do that.
take this settlement for you, my lord.
Just like this, auto-resolve, and we will have a scene. Occupy it.
My lord.
Uasin has increased in rank, and they got into another military
My
tradition
lord.
there. Let's go ahead and get Grand Camp following. And then, yeah, just decrease upkeep on those units. And now we can finally begin converting this settlement. Once Capua is done rebuilding, that should provide us with a significant garrison there. Which allows us to move from Terracina into Rome, or into Corfinium, and take these provinces over here. And also allows us to go ahead and implement tax harvesting, which is great because we could use some more income right now. 10 more turns until that research is done, which would give us some more as well. Can't build anything either. Let's go ahead and destroy that because it's too high level, and keep moving to Messana.
Set up a blockade.
Okay. Anything else I need to do? I don't have any income, so it's gonna have to be free if I do it. Let's just end the turn. Are the Romans really going to attack Terracina? They're just gonna blockade it, and then I see. Well, that is certainly a heck of a choice by them. And I know that this hasn't been the longest episode, but I do believe I'm going to make y'all wait for that battle, because we can do pretty good, I think, against them with these pikemen. So, make sure you leave comments down below as to whether or not you want to see the Constantine campaign, and like, subscribe, do all the things the cool kids do, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.